Roaches and rodents running rampant. Good evening, I'm Laura Emerson. Sean Haggerty has the night off. This is the news for Tuesday, August 16th. The remains of a burned out home in East Toledo are finally cleaned up tonight, nearly a month since an arson fire. Fox Toledo's Kevin Milliken is on the scene in East Toledo with what neighbors are facing as a result.
Neighbors are finally glad to see this burned up mess finally gone, but now they've got a new problem. Rats and roaches infesting their neighborhood.
They're about 2 inches long. The biggest roaches I've ever seen in my life, coming from that property down there.
While a bulldozer scoops up the burned remains of this home on Forsyth Street in East Toledo, neighbors are preparing to defend the perimeter of their properties once again, expecting critters and creatures to scatter and scramble from the piles of debris looking for a new place to live. The abandoned house was torn down right after it was torched, but neighbors have had to look at the debris for nearly a month.
Pisses me off. You know, it really does, because that's a homeowner's worst nightmare. To have mice, roaches, and stuff like that, and it's expensive.
James Thornton is already out $150 exterminating the outside of his home once. He expects to spend hundreds more to do it again and again in the next few weeks to keep cockroaches from creeping their way into his house 2 doors down.
There's no telling how many bugs came out of the house. It could have been hundreds to thousands and infecting this whole block. And there's kids that live over here, and those things are aggressive.
But we've been on the city for all this time, and so has the neighbors, trying to get this house taken out of here.
Now neighbors are calling the health department, hoping for help in wrangling the roaches and rats long term. On the scene in East Toledo, Kevin Milliken, Fox Toledo News.